Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some different home decor pieces I picked up from a local antique store that I visited last weekend, and I've also been to a couple of yard sales over the past couple of weeks. So I picked up a few different kind of vintagey, rusticy items that I will sort of walk around and show you because I've already kind of styled and used them and incorporated them into my home already. So I'll show you guys how I've done that. I originally wanted to go and visit our local antique store. I was after some shelves as I wanted to kind of paint and distress them to store all my old books and magazines and things like that on, because I know some people like to have that kind of stuff hidden away maybe, as it kind of looks a bit sort of clutterish, but I like to have them out because when I do get a chance, which is not very often with two little ones, I just love to pick up a magazine or a book and just sit and cozy up and read that. But instead of some shelves, I came across some really lovely wooden crate boxes, and I just thought, actually, you know, I love different kind of ways of styling things and, you know, using storage in different kind of ways in my home. And I thought actually that would be a really good way to store my magazines and books in, but still on display. So I was really pleased with those, so I'll show you those in a moment. And I've got a few other things as well that I was really pleased with. I just adore just going hunting for treasures around yard sales and antique stores, and you know, just those little I call them nicky-nacky stores, with just those unique little secondhand finds. I just love it. I get so much joy out of it. And before I go ahead and show you what I got, I just kind of wanted to let you know what kind of direction my YouTube channel is going in, because to start with, I kind of started off with doing a lot of cleaning motivation and organising and things like that, as well as home decor. But my love is home decor, so my channel is definitely going to head more into that direction with a lot of DIYs. I'm planning on doing a lot of trash to treasures videos, because I love finding, you know, whether it's furniture or, you know, any kind of odd bits of home decor that you would just sort of kind of disregard. I love getting those pieces and giving them a new lease of life, whether that's painting them or, you know, dismantling them and putting them together again with other bits and anything like that. So that's kind of the way, you know, my channel is going. So I hope, you know, you'll be interested in that. And I also wanted to tell you as well, just a little bit about me as well with regard to why I started my YouTube channel. Quite a few years ago now, I've always had a love of home decor, but I've come from a teaching background. Before I had my boys, I used to teach at a primary school, but not a mainstream teacher. I was in a small class which was called a nurture class. There was only 8 children, and I did that for over 10 years. I kind of did a range of different jobs as well within the school, but that was my background. But I've always had a love of home decor, and since I've had my boys and also some ill health, which has hindered me being able to go back to work, I just decided from watching these other YouTubers that I've watched from the very beginning, that I would start my own YouTube channel around home decor and hopefully inspirational videos for decorating your home. My style, if you are a returning subscriber, you know I love Farmhouse, sort of country rustic style, and I originally started off with watching a couple of channels that I watched religiously, which was Simply Lace and Lake, and I will leave their links in my description box below. Not that they need that, because they are very successful YouTubers, but you know, it's just spreading the love, isn't it? But yeah, I started off with watching Simply Lace and Lake, and she is such a wonderful, sweet girl. She's got a beautiful farmhouse, I believe it's in Texas, and her home is just filled with gorgeous vintage finds, antique finds. It looks beautiful, it's so homely, it's just, yeah, she just really inspired me to go out and fill my home with things that I love and follow my own style. So I really loved watching her, and I still do. And the other lady that I love to watch is Mary Yoder from the White Cottage Company. Again, I think she's such a sweet, positive person. She lives in a cottage, as you may know if you already watch her, with beautiful surroundings, and her videos are so uplifting. They always inspire me to go and make something. She does a lot of trash to treasure videos, and she has an Etsy shop, and She makes a lot of things that are in her home by hand, which I love and I want to get better at. Yeah, she's just really inspirational. So definitely go and check those channels out if you're into that kind of thing. But sorry to waffle on, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of where my channel is going, as it's kind of been a little bit hit and miss here and there. So it's definitely, yeah, going through home decor, DIYs, home inspiration, that kind of stuff. So I hope you'll be interested in that. And if you're new around here, I hope that you consider subscribing, as well as I'd love to have you join my little YouTube family. So without further ado, let me show you. I'm going to walk you around the home and show you the pieces I got and how I've styled them. And I hope you enjoy. So this was one of the wooden crates that I picked up from the antique store, and at the minute I've just got a few books in there, but I will be filling that to the brim. I'll show you the other one I picked up in a moment, but I just think it looked really sweet sitting here with my two chairs, and I just think it's a really nice area just to come and sit and pick up a book and get a blanket. So let me just show you. It originally said, although it's kind of back to front in here, it's a sun-made seedless raisins old crate, and I just loved it. I loved the natural wood, I loved how rustic it looked, and I just think kind of paired with our old telephone. Now this was our old phone from our cottage, which we used as our telephone, but when we moved, one of the removals men dropped it and it broke, so now it's just kind of a decorative piece. So, but I just think with that sitting on the top there, it just looks really lovely, and I want to swap this out for a real plant. But with that, with a little lantern, I think looks really sweet on there. And then again, I've just got some books in there. But yeah, I was really, really pleased with that. It's really sturdy, it's in really good condition actually. So yeah, really, really love that. I also picked up 4 of these letters. I didn't spell anything out, there was just an S, 2 M's and a H, and I paid £3 for the 4 of them. Yeah, I just really liked them. I really liked the red paint that was on them, and I just think kind of placed around the home, they're just an extra little decorative piece. And then I picked up this little wire basket. This was from a yard sale, and I just really like the size of this. I love having baskets to use for different things. Again, I'm not too sure what I'm going to put in there at the minute, but for the moment I just thought that was cute sitting on there, and I believe I paid £1.50 for that. And then coming up onto my sideboard, I put my vintage scales up here. I picked these up, sorry, the light's not very good in here, probably a couple of months ago actually, from a yard sale. So I just placed this real pumpkin in here. I picked this candle stick up from the antique store for £1.50 and just placed a little candle in there. And then actually my mother-in-law picked me this up. I don't know if they're called, are they called Lazy Susans? I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she picked this up for £2 from a local charity store, and I just love it. I was originally going to put it in my pantry and use it to put kind of like, you know, cans and things on, and, you know, just so it's easier to organise things in the pantry and use it. But I just think it looks really cute on here at the minute. I'm really loving that. And I picked this copper plate up a couple of months ago as well from a yard sale. So I just got that sitting on there. Some little vintage flower pots that I picked up from the antique store, and I've just put some fake greenery in there. So I just think that looks really nice, sort of styled there. So I was really pleased with how that looked. And this is the other wooden crate I got, which has just got my magazines in. I did get that actually a while back, so that again was from a yard sale. So I think with that one, along with my other one over there with the books in, I just think they look really, really cute. I love them, and just a different and great way to kind of store your books and magazines. And then the next things I picked up were, I'm really sorry about my camera today, it's really struggling to focus, were these things. And I call them things because I'm not sure what they're called, so if you know, please let me know, leave a comment below. I did have my sister-in-law's partner around the other day, and he is really into trains, and he said that they are originally off like an electric pylon thing that's on the railroads. They're really heavy, they're ceramic and cast iron, and they've got 1951 on. This one is a lot more beat up. This one is in really good condition, but they're super heavy, and I just fell in love with them when I saw them. I don't know if you were to see if it's going to focus. See the date on 1951. But yeah, I just love them. I love anything different like that, and I just think they're using them as door stops to our double doors. I just think, yeah, they're just different and unique. So I was really, really pleased with those. The other thing I picked up was this little vintage clock. It doesn't work, but that doesn't bother me. I just love anything like this. Little pieces like this are so easy to add to your decor and just add a bit more character into the home. And it is an orange colour, so a really lovely colour and perfect for autumn decor. So I've just kind of got that sitting there, and I just think that is really, really sweet. I've recently swapped up my hutch decor, which I do quite often, but I'm really into these little amber bottles at the moment, especially for autumn, winter time. They just add a bit more warmth into the home, and I picked that up for like 20p off of a yard sale the other week, and yeah, I mean 20p is just brilliant. So I love that. And I also got this little old milk bottle, which the writing is almost worn off. Yeah, little farm milk bottle that I just thought was so sweet, and I've just added some little LED lights in there, so it's really pretty lit up in the evening. So I was really pleased with that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was this cabinet. Now, I have already had this cabinet for quite a while, but we've just recently put it up. And it is, if you see my other video, it is just above this little table we have here. And I originally just had some family photos up there, but I've moved them to somewhere else, and I've put my little first aid box up, and I'm so pleased because I love this little first aid box. And then I originally, or ideally, want to fill it with old little medicine bottles, but until I stumble across those, I just kind of put this little jar in here with some of my threads in. This is another one of those letters that I was talking about that I picked up from the yard sale. This little clock I got off a lady from the yard sale. Again, it doesn't work, but it's a little, she said she got it in France years and years and years ago. But I just love the colour of it. I love these little clocks. I think they're so sweet. And I also got this little stool, table, whatever you call it, off of her as well. I just think it's so beautiful. I love the little detailing on the legs, and I just think that just looks really, really sweet. And then, yeah, just got some books in here. I did pick this up from the antique store as well. This was just another old milk bottle, but I love anything like this. So I've just kind of got that in there with, and I also picked this up. Don't know if it's going to focus. It's just a little measuring tape, but it's just in a really cute old little plastic casing. So that's kind of how it started at the moment, but like I said, I really, you know, ideally I want to get all little old medicine bottles to put in there, because I think that would look really, really sweet. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different pieces I got and how I've incorporated them into my home. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing. Like I said, I'd love to have you join my little YouTube family. And I hope you all have a great day and hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.